Closing arguments were presented today in the corruption trial of Michigan Congressman Charles Diggs. Diggs, of course, stands accused of running an illegal kickback operation in his office and staffing 2 employees for the purpose of running his personal errands. Now, with the outcome now resting with the jury, the prosecuting attorney urged the 9 women and 3 men to forget about Diggs' past accomplishments. He says they were brought up only to gain sympathy for the defendant. He urged them to concentrate only on the issue and on the evidence at hand. Meanwhile, in that bribery and conspiracy trial of Joseph Yeldell and Dominic Antonelli, the jurors heard testimony today for the first time from high-ranking D.C. officials. Our James Adams has the details.
Having thoroughly revealed Joe Yeldell's financial situation, the prosecution today moved closer to the heart of the case. They discussed the leasing arrangement of the Florida Avenue property, and for the first time, district officials were called to the stand. The prosecution called the head of the district's General Services Department, Sam Starobin, to the stand. Had Yeldell not received the power to execute leases, Starobin would have negotiated the Florida Avenue lease. But before Yeldell got that power, Antonelli presented 2 proposals to General Services. The first was turned down, says Starobin, because it was for 20 years, considered too long a time for a lease. And he also says the proposed lease was too expensive. Starobin adds that another lease was offered for the same property by Emmanuel Logan, and General Services found it acceptable, but the Department of Human Resources didn't. According to Starobin, DHR found it too expensive. But defense attorneys say Antonelli made a second lease proposal, which was less expensive than Logan's, but it was never considered by General Services because DHR had previously stated they were reconsidering whether or not to bother with the facility at all. But late this afternoon, the prosecution wanted to ask Starobin the big question. Did he know if Joe Yeldell was trying to secure a $33,000 loan from Dominic Antonelli while arrangements were being made between the Department of Human Resources and the General Services Department to lease the Florida Avenue facility? The defense has maintained that Joe Yeldell did not know Dominic Antonelli was the man who arranged the $33,000 loan. Judge Gerhard Gazelle said he would have to study the matter. He asked the prosecution to submit a brief this weekend, and he will rule on the matter this Monday. For the 10 o'clock news, James Adams in the district.